So many people, I've seen many YouTubers saying about my achievements in 2022, but they are not saying about their failures. So I decided, why not tell you about my failures before telling you my achievements, so that you know if you didn't achieve a lot of things that you had planned to achieve in 2022, you still have time in 2023 to achieve. How was your Christmas? This is Boxing Day. Leo tunafungua boxing. Like kitambo kidogo nilikuwa najifikiria. Today was ile siku ya kupigana mangumi. Yeah? I am very sure every child out there used to think of today as Boxing Day, ilikuwa siku ya kujibox. But anyway, ni siku ya kufungua zawadi. Umezawadiwa na nani? Niambie hapo chini. What is your biggest gift this year? My biggest gift to gift me is to vote for me at FEMA Awards 2022. Just log into voting.fema.co.ke, voting.fema.co.ke, enter nominee code 203404 na utakuwa umefanya nikuwe the YouTuber or channel host of the year. Sawa sawa? Yeah, so today we are not going to do any of the stories. We are going to do some reflections in 2022. So today being on 26th, for the next like how many days? Director Tano. For the next 5 days, we are going to be uploading daily videos, man, until 31st. So stay here, stay tuned. Yeah, and let me tell you about the mistakes I did in 2022 or failures I did in 2022. One of the biggest failure was quitting my job. Yeah, on January I quit my job. I didn't have any plan. Yeah, I had a plan actually. My friend told me, his name is, okay, should I say his name? Yeah, he runs a production company called Kioko. He told me, man, you know what? One of our guys, you know, my guy, you guy, I have a guy who has joined a media house and is recruiting for TV content. So, quit your job, come produce TV shows. And you'll be one of the most lucky people here on planet Earth because you'll be a big producer. Imagine I'm going to give you 2 shows, 2 series. And I sat there and I said, man, 2 series, that's good money. So maybe an episode costs maybe, let's say 100K. So 100K, then I produce a series with, let's say 30K, yeah, or 60K. So 40K, manze, I cheza with my producers, hapa pale. We eat some good money. Also, the reason I quit my job was a film institute, that a teaching film institute was recruiting some tutors or some teachers there to go and teach there. Another friend of mine had promised me a job to be a teacher of scripting. I told you guys I'm a good scripter, by the way. Yeah. So I was to go and be doing some scripting, teaching how to script to students. And I went in for the interview. And I think I passed the interview. But I think the school never opened. Yeah. So I quit my job. I joined a YouTube channel, Instant TV, and I replaced, you know, it did not go too well. Yeah, but that was one of the biggest failures of 2020. Failure number 2 was not launching a company that I started with my friend. So there's this company called My Shops, and I'm giving it my all next year, 2023. Chini tusipo-launch hii kitu, by the way, I don't think tutakuwa tukishuta hata. So My Shops was to be launched. It's an online vending platform, let me just say it here, whereby vendors can come and list their products, and then we can sell them on their behalf, and then we can get a percentage commission. Just like Jumia. So Jumia inanga kitu yao. Jumia ni wasee fulani wanakujanga pale, wanauza vitu, and then Jumia inapata commission. So that's what we wanted to do. Guys, if you are somewhere or you know someone who knows someone who works at Safaricom, please contact me. My email is kenkimanimugo@gmail.com. We didn't launch My Shops because of something called pay bill number and KRA pin for the company. So apparently, when you join into a partnership, when launching a company, the company has to be registered and has to have a KRA pin. That's a new thing in Kenya. And I thought it was just KRA pin for me and my business partner. So we never received KRA pin. We have requested it. I have requested it, even nimechoka. So if you work there at Huduma Center Manze, you would, or KRA, you know a guy who knows a guy who works there, please contact me and help me to launch my shop. So my shop is an online vending platform, and I think next year it will be so big because we'll be even launching our products, our merchandise there. So keep tabs. So that was failure number 2. We never launched my shops. It was also another reason I quit my job. The website is done, the company is registered, everything is done, everything, just pay bill. So if you are there na unaweza nisaidia na hao mambo, naweza shukuru. Sawa sawa. Failure number 3, watu yangu, was I ruined our 5-year relationship because of a petty thing called money. Yeah. So you guys, if you knew me when I was working at Eastern TV, you know that me, Samaritan, and Teen, we've known each other for, I think, the longest time on here. I think those are the people who I know in Nairobi who are not my friends. I have known them for like 5 years. So let me call a spade and not a big spoon, because we are all talking about failures here. Is when I quit somewhere, or I ruined a relationship, or the 5-year relationship, because of money. So he had an agreement that this guy is going to send me money. Then he later did not. Then he sent me way later when things were spoiled. Yeah, he sorted me out, if you know what I'm talking. So it was so messy that tulipandisha viburi sisi wote, and I say haha na haha tware empty somehow. But tulipandisha kiburi, and it was so messy, and we ruined the relationship. And this guy used to tell me each and every day that money is something, it's one of the biggest poison. And yeah, I don't think I have to explain myself anymore, but you guys know, you should know that's a failure. To me, I consider it as a failure, because as much as I left there, I still learned. As much as I said what I said, there was some positive. You know, Akposangi 1, 2, 3, because I learned YouTube on the platform. Yeah, and I'll talk about my achievements and tell you what I gained with me opening a YouTube channel. Sawa. Yeah, failure number 4. I think director hii video ndio itakuwa the shortest. Imeenda dakika ngapi? Ndio nione kama nitapeana 6. Dakika 7. Okay. Failure number 4 is I did not found a real love. Yeah, so I even had written something here. So I'm writing my failures. You know, failures are those things that we tend to forget so much. And the reason that, by the way, I'm speaking in so much English, because niliambiwa watu wa majuu I'm watching the video because I'm wele. Oh, wow. So hawajaelewa hata hiyo. Yeah, it's an inside joke for watu wa Kenya. Yeah, hawasikizangi. So I had to do it in English. So not getting into a serious relationship was failure number 4. And I told myself when writing this, no pressure. I think I have rediscovered myself, and I'm not in any pressure to marry, date, or love. Yeah. So I didn't find like I was not in a relationship in 2022. It's one of those things that I said that huu mwaka lazima nifanye, and yeah, the reason of, maybe you're asking me what happened to my previous relationship. It was so messy. It was a messy breakup. Niliachwa wakati wa birthday yangu on 7th of July 2021. So 2022 nilikuwa nimeheal, nasema manzi I'll get into a relationship. But guys, I found someone, not like we are not in a relationship. Her name is Mama Saint. I cannot disclose much more information than that. Yeah, she's one of the people who has helped me grow as myself, as, yeah, you know what they say. Director wangu ameishi kuniambia nioe, lakini nikamwambia mimi siwezi. Yeah, anyway guys, I talked about my failures because so many people, I've seen many YouTubers saying about my achievements in 2022, but they are not saying about their failures. So I decided, why not tell you about my failures before telling you my achievements, so that you know if you didn't achieve a lot of things that you had planned to achieve in 2022, you still have time in 2023 to achieve them. So don't feel bad, don't feel low that you are the only one who failed. I also failed. Na of course kuna zingine zenye siwezi sema hapa kwa kamera. Nawapenda sana. Please vote for me if you're watching this video on the 26th of December 2022. I've been voted as the channel stroke host of the year in FEMA Awards 2022. To vote, go to voting.fema.co.ke. voting.fema.co.ke. Enter nominate code 203404. One nomination, one vote costs 10 bob, so you can vote. Yeah, kama nitumie hizo kaya msape, simnivotie at least 10 times kila mtu. Yeah. Thank you. Nawapenda sana guys, as always. Yente tetemente and a happy New Year. Kata hiyo kit direct.